The Career Trail. Your success journey begins here.
Hello and welcome to another amazing edition of the Career Trail right here on your favorite channels, Joy Learning TV, and of course the Joy News channel. Today on the Career Trail, I have here with me an amazing personality, and I'm very pleased to have this interview because gone were the days where men were taking over businesses. When it comes to money, they are there, but now we have women who are doing so much for themselves, and we have one of such women on the show today. If you are ready, I was definitely born ready to do this. Let's take a look at the profile video of my guest.
This week on the Career Trail, who is our guest? She is an actress, journalist, entrepreneur, and a devoted woman of God. She pursued higher education in human resource management at Zenith University College and earned a bachelor's degree in development communications from the African University College of Communications. She began her acting career in 2012 with the Ghanaian film series Ultimate Story and has since starred in many notable films including Bittersweet Wine, Broken Mirror, Jackie Goes to School, and Freedom and Justice. Beyond acting, she has worked as a journalist and news producer at GH1 TV and has hosted prestigious events like the Golden Movie Awards Red Carpet in 2019 and the 3 Music Awards in 2022. Her talent has been recognized with several awards, including the 2017 Golden Movie Awards Short Film of the Year for Bittersweet Wine and Breakout Actor of the Year at the 2018 Scream Awards. Off-screen, she is a philanthropist who has contributed to vulnerable communities, including a notable donation drive for the Jolu Special Home in Accra. Today, she embraces her spiritual journey as a woman of God, inspiring others through her faith as much as through her art and public engagements. Our guest for this week's edition of Career Trail is Mrs. Victoria Lebene Osafo-Nkansah.
Viewers, your guess is right. I have here with me Mrs. Victoria Lebene Osafo-Nkansah.
Yes.
Popularly known as Victoria Lebene. Welcome to the Career Trail.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, okay. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
And you're glowing. I can see grace all over.
Amen. Thank you so much.
All
You
right.
look beautiful as well.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So when your name comes to mind, acting comes to mind.
Yeah.
But take us back. How was the upbringing like? Where did you grow up at? Let's take you back to the 90s or the 80s.
Okay, so I grew up in cantonments, prisons headquarters in cantonments, and at the time my father was a prison officer. Now he's retired.
Oh, okay.
Respect to him. He's paid his dues. He's done a very great job for the country.
Okay.
And I was born at the police headquarters, the police hospital. And my father was on transition, going on transfer here and there. He started from Boku with my mom, and then they head back to the Volta region in Ho.
Okay.
And then we went to other regions, like other towns, like Fomina, Ayase, Dompoase, Bekwai. Those areas, we also ended up there. But I was actually born in cantonments. I grew up from there. I attended Agri Memorial International School beside GBC. At the time, it was, in a very good condition. But now I cannot even boast of the state in which the school is at. And it's just by the way. There's some things we cannot control. But that's where it all started for me. And at the time, I would always go to GBC after school to see what they're about, who's getting ready for the news, who's also reading the scripts, who is on, what they're doing with production. So I was witnessing all these at a very young age. And I had the opportunity to also watch some of the displays, their can dramas, the rehearsals that they do when they go over at GBC. So that's how come I got the interest to get into showbiz and become an actress.
Okay.
And I also got really involved with entertainment, even just when I was very little.
Yeah.
I was very active with fashion shows, modeling shows, drama, play, dance groups, choreographies. So that's where it all started for me. And I didn't let that dream die. It kept haunting me that this is what you love, go for it, you know. But we still had to take the education serious. My father would beat me up and make sure I get my books right, I get my works done, my homeworks are on point, my mathematics, my grammar, and everything is on point. He would beat me up even before I eat. And my mother would come and pick me up and, you know, dress my wounds and all the canes at my back. Yes.
That's serious.
Yes. You know, your father is a military, you know, like kind of like a military man.
But he could have controlled it.
Discipline. Well, you know, our parents back in the days, they want things the way they want it. It's not like our generation now and how we would control such things. So it is normal. Maybe if I didn't have it that way, I wouldn't have probably been straightened at some point in time of my life. So everything that you go through, be it from infancy, childhood, adulthood, it's a lesson, it's a stepping stone for whatever you become. Okay, so I look back and I just smile, and I know that I'm here because of some of the straightenings that I've had.
All right. Yes. But talking about Agri Memorial School, was it a first choice in the first place? Did you want to go to?
That's not the I think that's an elementary school.
Oh, okay.
Not the Agri Memorial in Cape Coast.
Okay, so that was
this is an elementary school, but at the time it was an international school. Now you can't speak well of it.
Okay.
The state is not so good.
Okay.
Not that I'm belittling it, but it's my school and I should know how it was back then and how it is now. So that's a school right beside St. Paul's.
Oh, okay.
Now St. Paul's is way ahead, and it's also beside GBC.
Okay.
So that's the relation between me, GBC, and what I'm into now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So after that elementary school,
I also attended another elementary, Ringway Crèche. I think it started from Ringway Crèche before I even went to Agri Memorial. And then because of transfers, in Ho, I attended Maoli School, and also SDA school, and Kabori school. So Kabori is where I ended my SHS.
Oh, okay.
No, sorry,
Junior
JHS,
high.
yes.
Yeah.
So my junior high was rather in Kabori school complex in Ho. And that's one of the very favorite schools I've enjoyed.
Oh, why do you like that school?
It's actually a military school. So the discipline there matches the same as I've had with my father.
Okay.
So I kind of like it, and it has this private class. You know, it's very classy. I loved it. Their discipline was on point. The teachings were good. The kind of friends, sets of people, and a lot of things I learned in there were really good. I have amazing memories, and also schoolmates that I get in touch with once a while.
Oh, okay.
It's been incredible so far.
Oh, okay. And after Kabori, where did you go
After
to?
Kabori, that's where the transfer started. So I attended some schools I cannot remember, but I remember Victory International School in Bekwai. That was another school. Because of the transfers, I've attended, like I should say, about 8 elementary schools.
Wow.
Yes. So because you move from this town or this region to another region, another town, and your dad wants to keep you on track. So you're not swinging from schools. He'll make sure wherever you stop that, you're starting from there. If they probably have to take you back,
he will ensure
just so your memory would be, revived, he would do that. So that's what my dad did. I ended up attending, I should say, about 6 to 8 elementaries before I ended up in Second D College with my senior high school.
Oh.
Second D College, I attended that in 2004. Yes, 2004, 2005 year batch. I got into Second D College in Takoradi, Second D. And that school is also one of the amazing schools I've attended so far.
You're lucky to have amazing schools.
Secondary College, Yensuro, that's the motto. So when they say Secondary College, you say Yensuro or Sekosa or Seko Yensuro. So that was the slogan. And we were very vibrant, brave, energetic, outgoing. We literally were the name, like the slogan. We are what it says. And I studied home economics.
Okay.
Home economics. So that's how come I have a background, and I'm using catering as also a business that I'm into with Vicky's Recipe, where we make the luxurious local fish jollof with fish chunks that leaves you, I mean, like salivating the whole time, even when you're eating it. People have fallen in love with it, and even me, it blows my mind sometimes. Honestly, I even have a pack of a meal right now, and I'm gonna enjoy that. It tastes really good, and it's something that people really love. So that's what I do when it comes to cooking or catering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But before we go deep into that, let's talk about the kind of student you were when you were in SHS. Do you remember?
I was very stubborn.
Growing up in a home where you had a strict dad, you were stubborn.
You know, I always say that whoever you are or your nature cannot be stopped by your parents. Okay? Your parents may be as strict as they can, but whoever you are is who you are. Okay? I happen to have an extrovert nature. I'm open to social world, you know, community. I love people. I'm a humanitarian, and I do things for people. I do things for mankind. And so anything that has to do with social life, I'm in there. So I don't know how I would be isolated or laid back or reserved if I'm in the public domain. So you could tell that within me, I'm a happy person. I'm energetic. I'm a go-getter. I love humanity. I love the world. And so I do as I have been made by God. Okay? So I don't know, whatever strict background I came from, I still had to explore the true self, true gifts that I have within me. And that's me being my true self. So I was very energetic. I was very active in the drama club.
Okay.
I mounted the stage a couple of times because they could see the passion and energy and drive that I display anytime I'm on stage. And even during rehearsals, I'm on point, you know, getting my scripts, my lines, my stagecraft, and all that was very, very on point as well. I was also very active in the entertainment space. So when it comes to singing and rapping,
can you give us a line? Which songs were you rapping by then?
I don't think I'll remember really, but I kind of had that swag going on where I could do some crack. You know, we did the crackings and the slow-mos and the boom down, you know, all those moves. We were in a group. We were called Lunatic.
Ace.
So you could hear fans from people saying, Luna, hey Luna, hey Luna, you know. They cut it short so it doesn't sound so violent, but that was just, we're just kind of like crazy in a good way. Like our vibe was really on top notch. You can't just dim us down. So we had that going on, and that was with a group of 3, and I was the leader.
Do you still connect with them?
1 or 2, I think not so much. We've all moved on and all living our lives. Such is life, you know. So that's how I've been in secondary school.
Okay, but you know, you were a boarder then, right?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so when Daddy comes to the school, I'm sure you are popular. Does he hear them calling you, maybe?
My dad already knows who I am.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't need to wait for them to call me in any way. And my dad would never visit me like that. You know, he would only come once a while when there's like a serious issue that needs his attention. And Dad has always been very disciplined and strict and strong on me. So we had that father love though, but it was a little bit, you're too hard on me. I cannot take it anymore, you know. He's called Victor and I'm called Victoria. So he named me after him.
Wow.
And so we had that father love going on from way back from childhood. That's how come he would make sure I'm getting my books right, I've done my homeworks. He would plait my hair when he needs to.
Wow.
He would call all my sisters around, my mom, come and help me and let's plait my daughter's hair. We had that dadaba going on. But after some time, after some years, when I had grown, become an adolescent, and I thought that, ooh, I need my life up. I need to get myself up, you know. And then it dawned on me, and I began to realize that I need to stand firm to exhibit who I really am, so my dad doesn't turn me into something that I'm not.
Okay.
But that's just by the way.
Okay. But did you have any issues when it comes to maybe disciplinary issues
In school?
Yeah.
No.
Never.
No.
Okay. Okay. And did you take any
disciplinary issues in terms of perhaps when you're running late for the assembly meetings and all those morning routines? When you're late, you get whipped. You know, you get punished in school. You get to weed a section or a portion of the pack. That's yes, but any other
one?
Yeah.
No. Okay. But as a first year student, did you face or encounter bullying?
A little bit. It's all part of it. I saw it as something that was part of it. I think at a point I got to enjoy it, because what is school without all the bullying? Because I was hearing people saying, "Oh, I got bullied and I got punished by a certain school mother or a senior, and you know they always complain and they're shaking." I'm like, how does this feel like? I want to get there and see how, you know, I told you I'm stubborn. I want to see how it feels. And even though I got a few bullies here and there, it wasn't so much. Me and I'm a guy. Let's just say. Then you ain't got nothing on me. Hey, really, when you got to me, I bullied Papa. I said, now it's my time. Now that I have reached SHS 3, I'm all on top. So now let me exhibit my prowess. Where are you? Pick this. Kneel down. You are late. Come here. Everybody come out. Come out. So yeah, I mean, it was fun. These things are all lessons, things that we needed to go through. It builds up our leadership skills. Okay. We also get to experience the punishments, because it will make us who we have to become in society, and to also help the new generation that is coming up. So one way or the other, these things have nurtured me. It has trained me to also have a very good leadership skill.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But you were saying that growing up, you were right close to GBC, and you had experience there.
Yes.
So you really got exposed to acting and all the media stuff. One would ask, what was the main, because you had that in mind. So what was the main reason why you pursued home econs?
Okay. Home econs was, I think it was an option that came with the school I chose, and what was available at the time. However, it wasn't something I really wanted, but it was a course that was available to me because of the school. Secondary college wasn't the school I chose. I think I chose a school in Koforidua at the time. But due to the transfers, like I said, sometimes it comes spontaneously. You're not prepared. At a point in your life or a stage in your life when you're in school, you have to go on transfer. And so sometimes it happened that at the time that I was supposed to go to SHS, we had to get into Takrady. So we switched path, and then that was where I ended up. But it was a fantastic course. They took us through cooking from scratch, things to cook with, the utensils, the equipments, all the things that you need to be a good cook, the baking, the recipes, And that's how come I have Vicky's recipe. So
Oh, okay.
sometimes during your life journey, you could find yourself somewhere that you probably haven't planned, but you never know what God really has for you. God takes us through certain dimensions of life that would actually be the purpose that He has upon us. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you give yourself in and you don't relent, you don't complain. Imagine I had complained, oh, I don't want him, even though I did. But I ended up accepting it because that is what was there. You have to, at a point in time, make do with what you have available. Okay, complaining and nagging wouldn't take you anywhere. How about you make good use of it and turn things around?
Okay.
And that's what God does. Once you avail yourself, once you give yourself in, all these changes works for our good.
But what course were you looking at doing, if not for the
I think I
transfer?
wanted to do general
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
because of my the love for grammar, English, and all other things. I think general arts came with a GKA as well.
Oh, okay.
There were some electives that came with it, with some other courses similar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about life after senior high school. What next? Which school did you attend? University?
I attended Zenith University,
Oh,
where I studied human resource management
wow.
in 2009. Yes.
What a sharp memory. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then what was the reason why you did human resource?
Human resource because I wanted to understand how to relate intelligently when it comes to humans. You know, the relations between human beings, when it comes to business, when it comes to social life, when it comes to economic growth. It's just all round.
Oh, okay.
So I thought that human relations was something I had interest in also because of my desire to become a humanitarian.
Oh, okay.
So I think that really did a good job for me.
And then after Zenith?
After the Zenith, I think I went to Rabodef. I think I went to Rabodef in 2012. 2012 in Rabodef. I did radio with Tommy Annan Forson.
Oh.
So I got to learn how to use the radio, the machines and all that. So at the time, I just wanted to get myself knowing the skill, how to get on radio, how to speak on radio, what to say, what not to say, the do's and don'ts, and all that. And I think after Rabodef, I went to the African University College of Communication in 2017.
Oh, okay.
And I studied development communication. So you could see where I'm toying towards now. Development communication because of humanitarian works, humanitarianism. And this went deeper into diplomacy, politics, society, social entrepreneurship, things that has to do with impact in society. And that demands that you know hands-on all the things that go all round in our community. So out of that, I built Lebene Foundation that seeks to attend to the needs of social issues, health issues, environmental issues. That's how come I'm vibrant in our society when it comes to, you know, things that are going on. Yes.
Oh, okay. But did you have a chance to do internship after?
I had my internship at GH1 TV.
Oh.
Because of my radio Rabodef, I thought I could exhibit that skill. So I did an internship at GH1 TV, and I got into journalism. So I was doing stories here and there, getting stories, editing them up, and voiceovers. I could do my voiceovers and edit a whole story, and it went on news. And I was also in charge of Citizens Watch, which was a morning segmented show on the morning show. And so that's why I did my internship, and it was incredibly good. But after my internship, I had to complete uni. So I went off a little bit and I came back after marriage. I think after uni I got married and then I came
after
back.
Uni,
Yes.
you got married. Wow.
Yes, in 2019.
Wow.
Yes.
And then you went back.
I think no, I don't think it was after uni. It was still during uni. I was still in school, because you know year 1, year 2, year 3. I think I was at the time I was in year 3. Yeah, so there was a little hitch. I had to focus a little, take a break, come back.
Because I was going to ask you how you juggled marriage life with school.
Yeah. But I think I got married even before I completed school. In between working at GH1 TV, I had to do the marriage and then complete school, you know, and then come back to internship again. And it kept going on, and I eventually left GH1 TV as well.
Okay. What was your reason? Didn't you think of
It
practicing?
was just, I had practiced for 1 year, and I was good. I was good. If you send me on an errand now to cover a story somewhere, I know what I'm about. I know what my cameraman should take. I know which angle I should make the story, what should come out, and how to even edit it, the cuts, the necessary points that should be joined, the visuals that come behind it, the voiceover that you need behind that story. I know my ways around, so I wasn't that bad. I just had to go off because I had just married at the time. I needed to settle and, you know, realign things, you know, my goals, my priorities. And that is how I started the Skin Pop Shop.
Next week on the Career Trail.
In life and in everything you do, in every work, you'd face certain hurdles. And those are the ones that actually bring you out more or make you the best at what you do.
The Career Trail. Your success journey begins here.